Call Joe now. Why? Well, just to say hi. It's The Joe Show. AM 1420 WHBN, The Rooster.
It's 9:42, and Travis Lee Kern joins us live in studio. And I think this is Travis's third time on the show. And most of you all who listen to the show kind of know Travis's backstory because, like I said, third time on the show. Bergen Schools counselor.
Absolutely.
Right?
Love it there.
Worked at Danville, worked
That's
at
true.
Boyle County. Went to Center College.
That's true.
But from, is it Virginia or West Virginia?
Virginia, yeah.
Virginia?
Big Stone Gap.
Big Stone Gap, Virginia. Yeah. All right, so you're doing kind of a, I won't say contest, but you're doing, is it a, what you call it, a contest?
Yeah, I call it a contest, yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
So for those who are wondering, I'm not going to explain it because it's your contest, so I'll let you explain it, but what Travis is looking for are love stories. And you say it doesn't necessarily have to be like, if you're listening, it doesn't have to be you and your wife or your husband's love story. It can be a family member's love story. And if you win, Travis is going to write you a custom song about your love story in time for Valentine's Day. So tell us a little bit about it.
Yeah, and that's really at the heart of it. After I recorded this record, I realized this record that came out in October, I realized how special it was that my family would have these recordings, and my kids would have them, and my grandkids one day. And I also thought about how the greatest joy I've had in music all throughout my life is when I've had the opportunity to write songs for other people. And it's just a very special thing to have a song that highlights your story. And so with this contest, I'm soliciting stories. Send me your love story. It could be, like Joe said, it could be your story of how you met or the glue that keeps you together with your loved one, or it could be about your grandparents or a special friend you have, or there's so many different ways of doing it. And I will write this. I'll pick a winner. I'll write a story, and by February 12th, I will deliver to you words, lyrics, but also a recording.
Recorded too,
yeah,
right?
Absolutely, recorded by February 12th, right in time for Valentine's Day. So I'll pick the winner. I'd like to have all the stories in by January 24th. I'll pick the winner by January 28th, and then I'll have the winner will receive a recording with lyrics by February 12th.
So have you gotten any entries in yet?
Yes. And I'm telling you, it's just been powerful to read these stories, I just feel blessed, and that's the thing. I really feel like I've been blessed with this talent, and I want to share it. I want to give back, and this is one way I'd like to do that. And send me your story.
Okay, how do we do that? How do we send you our love story?
Travis Lee. All right, so first of all, email is a great way. So that's travisleekern@gmail.com. That's travisleekern@gmail.com.
Okay.
You can also go to my Facebook page at Travis Lee Kern, and you can private message me.
Okay.
And that's really the best. That's the two ways I've been telling people to do it. So.
Can you imagine like a wife who doesn't know her husband's doing this and he wins and you write it? Can you imagine? I mean, that's winning at Valentine's Day. That's the ultimate win.
That is winning.
When you have a custom song you give to your wife and she didn't know about it on Valentine's Day, that is the ultimate win.
Yeah, and I've gotten the sense on a story or two that's what's going on.
Really?
And yeah, it's beautiful. So.
Now, you've got your guitar and
Absolutely.
got your harmonica here with us, and I see on Facebook that you're obviously doing this contest, but one of your songs on your album is based on kind of your love story, right?
It is, and absolutely. So Corner Lot is based on the love story of my wife and I, and it's really interesting. We were friends for 6 years, 6 long years, strictly platonic. And
you were in the friend zone, is what they would call that.
Yes, I was in
right?
the
Did she put you in the friend zone?
And then the sparks flew summer of '08, and we were married before that next Christmas.
Wow.
So a few months later there, but the truth is, I think that was God's timing, and I think the song plays to the effect of had things tried to work out before then, maybe it wouldn't have worked out at all.
Yeah. When you talk about getting songs from people, I've always wondered this as a musician, because I'm not a musician, but I would think if I take the time into writing a song and recording a song, that I would want that song on the album. But I know musicians have so many songs they don't release, but they're musically gifted. Like, that's what they do. They sit around, they write music, they write lyrics, they write that. Now, that one doesn't need to be on the album. But to me, like, man, you just wrote a song, it's not going to be on your album. So if you like this song that you write for someone, would you put it on your next album?
Well, here's the thing. You know, the last album that I did, which was my debut album or whatever, it was I curated this group of songs that were really a cogent group that's told a story, and I had to curate it. I left songs off that I really liked.
So that would drive you crazy because you put work into it, and now, well, we just won't put it on the album.
Yeah, you know. But I mean, I think, what it's like we were talking before we went on air. What if I got a lot of stories and I wrote a few different songs, and there was, you know, love stories became a theme for the next album. I mean, it'd be beautiful, and I would treasure that. But I wanted to express, though, that I'm going to be I'm a counselor, a school counselor, so I take very seriously the confidentiality of these stories. So I'm not going to share them unless people give me the permission to share their story and whatnot. So, but that being said, that'd be cool if this, like, you know, something ended up on my next album. That'd be really cool if they gave permission.
So you have your, like I said, guitar, harmonica. Do you have a song you want to play?
Yeah, I'd like to play Corner Lot.
Okay, so this is the song that is about you and your wife now and how you all got together, right?
This is it. Well, yeah, it's inspired by that. I mean, it is that, but so.
Okay, go ahead.
Sad. Deep down, I was always sad. People saw the fun I had, and man, they never knew. You came through all the years you came. You lifted my self-blame. Did I do the same for you? Well, now I found a corner lot in better weather. Sometimes it rains, but there's peace like forever. It's funny how God could have eased my mind by saying, in the end, you'll marry your best friend. Maybe it wouldn't have been funny then. A mess. Our lives were such a mess. We have handled all the stress coming from where we've been. One shot, you know that's all we've got. Would you have rather cast your lot with who we were back then? Well, now we found a corner lot in better weather. Sometimes it rains, but there's peace like forever. It's funny how God could have eased our minds by saying, in the end, you'll marry your best friend. Maybe it wouldn't have been funny then. Well, now we found a corner lot in better weather. Sometimes it rains, but there's peace like forever. It's funny how God could have eased our minds by saying, in the end, you'll marry your best friend. Maybe it wouldn't have been funny then.
Lot by Travis Lee Kern. That's from his first album, which is, I guess, your the only album you've released this far,
That's
right?
correct.
It's Travis Lee Kern. It's called The Coles Low is the album.
Yes, sir.
How can people get this album?
Well, yeah, locally, Maple Tree Gallery. Also, there's iTunes, Amazon, Apple Music.
Can you tell how many people have bought it?
Yes, I can.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah. And like I said, I'm expecting a call from, people that certify this, platinum any
yeah,
day now.
any day now. Yes, well, good.
No, it's sold okay, and I've been felt really
Great.
blessed about
Yeah.
it, and it's caused me to connect with a lot of people, and it's been wonderful.
We have, what is this, Rick? Oh, okay, there's a car on fire on southbound 127 between Salvisa and Providence. Well, that's not
Wow.
good. No, okay, so
No.
I didn't know what this literally just came in and handed me an announcement. Okay, a car is on fire in the southbound 127 lane between Salvisa and Providence, so avoid that area for right now as emergency crews get there to clean that mess up. Car on fire, southbound 127 between Salvisa and Providence. It's 9:53. Travis Lee Kern's in the studio. We'll step aside one last time. We'll come back. We'll round out the show. We'll see if Travis has one more song he wants to play with us and for us, and once again, we'll let Travis tell you a little bit more about this contest and how you can get your love story entered in for a chance to have a custom written song with custom written lyrics about your love story by Travis Lee Kern. It's all coming up next on The Joe Show.
Hi, this is Ruth at Mattresses and More next door to Ace Hardware on Houstonville Road in Danville. Our winter sale is going on now. Get up to 30% off your purchase. Spend $4.99 or more and get a free memory foam pillow. I offer layaway and 12 months same as cash with approved credit. My store hours are Monday through Friday 9 to 6 and Saturday 9 to 5.
Come see my Nana.
Thanks, Caraway. Remember, Mattresses and More. It's more than a mattress store. They're located right here in Danville in Southland Plaza next to Ace Hardware.
Satisfy your hunger and take a ride on Greenville Street to the Old Bus Station Restaurant. Load up with the Old Bus Station Breakfast Special. 2 eggs, bacon, sausage or city ham, home fries or hash browns, toast or biscuit and gravy plus a cup of coffee, all of it just $5.75. For lunch, get on board with a Bulldog Burger or Titan Burger, or try the Uncle Charlie's Pork Tenderloin. Sit back, relax, and top it off with delicious homemade banana soft serve ice cream. It don't get no better than this, folks. Last call for the hungry at the Old Bus Station Restaurant on South Greenville Street.
You're tuned in to The Joe Show on AM 1420 WHBN, The Rooster.
Travis Lee Kern joins us live in studio, a Bergen Schools counselor. Do you live in Mercer County?
I live in Danville, Kentucky.
Danville.
Yes,
Okay. All right.
on a corner lot.
Really?
Yes, I
well,
do.
Cool. All right, so we're talking about love songs today, and we just heard the song Corner Lot, which is the story about Travis Lee Kern and his wife and their love story. And the second song you're going to play for us is a song called Solid Love. And very quickly, tell us the story about this song.
Absolutely. My brother, Greg Steele, he's my friend, but he's really my brother. He asked me to sing at his wedding with his wife, Kay. So I wrote this song, and this is kind of I wanted to list an example of kind of my method and whatnot. His last name's Steele, so I wanted to think about, how could I insert that into a song that I would write for Greg and Kay, and I just started thinking about how strong steel is and how it lasts, endures forever, and I wanted to use that as a metaphor for their love. So this is Solid Love.
There you go. Go ahead.
All right. I know I was strong as iron, a little rusty but doing fine, living alone and free. Then you poured your heart into mine. I was melted, love was refined, and you was better than I ever thought it could be. The strongest steel is forged to stand the test of time. The deepest love was made when our hearts intertwined, singing, oh, this solid love. Oh, this solid love. Hey, yeah. Oh, this solid love. Forever this solid love is yours and mine. Let it shine. Some bonds seem like the last. They look shiny, but they fade so fast. A little stress and then they precious than the purest gold. For you can hold us up yet, men, without mistakes. The strongest steel is forged to stand the test of time. The deepest love was made when our hearts intertwined, singing, Lord, it's solid love. Lord, it's solid love. Hey, yeah. Lord, it's solid love. Forever this solid love is yours and mine. One more time. Oh, this solid love. Oh, this solid love. Hey, yeah. Oh, this solid love. Forever this solid love is yours and mine. All the way from Texas to South Carolina. Hey, yeah, forever this solid love is yours and mine.
Wow, I was so lost in the song, I forgot to turn my mic back on. Solid Love by Travis Lee Kern. That one also off of his album, The Coleslaw, which you can get in a number of ways. iTunes, you said Maple Tree Gallery.
That's right, yes.
And you can submit your love story now online, either by emailing Travis at Travis Lee Kern. That's spelled exactly how you would think. Travis, Travis, Lee, Lee, Kern, Kern, at gmail.com. Or go to Facebook and look up Travis Lee Kern on Facebook and shoot him a private message. Your love story and what makes your story special. And Travis Lee Kern, I feel like I have to say all three names when when Travis Lee Kern looks over your stories, he'll pick out the most special one, the most unique one, and he's going to write a custom song about your love story and give it to you recorded by February 12th, just in time for Valentine's Day.
That is correct.
We love it. Travis, appreciate you coming in. You're welcome
Thank
anytime
you.
on the show.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
It's always a pleasure.
AM 1420 WHB in Harrodsburg, The Rooster, your community voice since 1955. Can you play some sort of just something to lead us to 10 o'clock?
Oh, sure.
Just something with not like the harmonica, guitar, just... AM 1420 WHB in Harrodsburg, The Rooster, your community voice since 1955. That's a musician. I say, hey, can you play something for me? Yeah, sure. He just starts playing. It's 10 o'clock in the morning.